Ebro, Laura, Rosenberg show.
Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to all my Haitian family. Haiti on the go. Yeah. Go look for this record on Apple Music right now. Now, I got my brother Jerry Wonda who put this whole record together with us today. Shout out to Buju, who came by and blessed the program. He just called right before we started this conversation, Jerry.
Yeah, no. Buju is a close friend.
Top Alderman, Michael Marabou, Stitches, Cole Mix. Yeah. Everybody on that record, big up for making that. As Haiti just, unfortunately lost in Boston in the opening game, but plays again this Friday in Philadelphia.
Yeah. The Haitians, though, they're so happy to be, like, we was 65,000 people, and it was like, the stadium was shaking.
Yeah.
I got videos I got to share with you, but it was shaking. And big shout out to Arden, too. He's on a record, got some keys.
Shout out to my brother Arden.
You know what I'm saying? And Merc the Mike, you know the vibe, man. DJ C Money. It's a whole team, man. Platinum Sounds. Yeah. The whole team. Serge on the mix,
Serge.
Everyone, man. Bendino and keep going. Tennille, everybody. But for the game, man. Oh my God, Haiti lost. This is the concept of the song, Haiti on the Go. Like Victoire, c'est pour nous, victoire is for us. We already won because just
being here. When's the last time?
1974.
Yeah.
When I'm looking at the flag, the thing about the Haitian flag, 1803, the flag was red and blue.
Yeah.
And, 1804, they had the black on it.
Yeah.
So, since then, man.
La Union fait la force.
Yeah, La Union fait la force, you know what I mean? So for me, it's like being there, I had to go. I'm like, the first game I'm going to go. I can't go to all the games, but I had to go, and I was there.
Well, so making this record, Haiti on the Go, which is turning out to be an anthem for the team. Yeah. Hopefully they get in the group that they're in. Hopefully they get a victory this week.
Yeah.
But just showing up and just being at this point is uplifting the whole country and putting them on a world stage, which is a big deal for Haiti.
Oh my God, the people in Haiti. What I love the fact that they get to see something like that. Even what the country going through right now, it's really tough in Haiti. Mm-hmm. But they're so happy. They're like, okay, if Haiti could be there, we could be there too. That's mean we there, And even there in Haiti, and it's so powerful. TVs, everybody putting TVs everywhere. Some people was FaceTiming me, watching the game. I had two phones. I had a phone. I'm watching the real game, and I had the other phone watching the Knicks. Yeah, so it was really, it was really good.
So, but Haiti, since 1804, struggling with, obviously colonialism and oppression and the politics of just being an independent nation, the first black independent nation on the planet. Still to this day, trying to find ways to improve the economy, improve education on the island, deal with all the destabilization tactics of foreign governments, right? Yeah. The democratically elected president was just murdered. What was that? That was just 5 years ago.
Yeah, that was.
Was that 5?
Yeah, Jovenel.
Jovenel was when?
Yeah, actually, it was about 4 years ago, 4 to 5 years ago.
And they captured the people that did it and found out, weren't they from? They were from which nation? They were like sent in to do that.
Different, but it was in-house.
You
know,
feel
when I
like it was
say
an
in-house,
inside job?
Definitely an inside job, which it was in Haiti.
Because he was trying to turn some things back over to the people.
No, 100%. This guy was straight up. He wasn't. He's from the. When I met him, he's like from the farm.
Yeah.
Like he's from the outside of Port-au-Prince. They call them Negundio, but outside, like from the farm, you know, like. So his whole thing was, how do I change Haiti? He was really tough, skinny, but really tough.
And he was making some people upset with some of the things that he was gonna do. And by people upset, I mean the kind of institutionalized wealth community there in Haiti. They say he was trying to do things that was going to bring more wealth back to the people. To the people.
Yeah. Well, Haiti run by certain families. You know,
Yeah.
There's a team in Haiti. Even you, the president, there's that joke. Soon you turn to be president, they give you a check. You don't take it, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
So that's when you owe favors. You know what I'm saying? And the country grew up in Haiti, man. I grew up in the outside of Haiti, like quite a bouquet and outside, not too far from the airport. I see how the people, you have Port-au-Prince. And Port-au-Prince, if you're not living in Port-au-Prince, you don't have a great school. And you know, in Haiti, there's a reason why over close to like 70% of people, I don't know what's the number right now today, but there was a time 70% or 80% people don't know how to write the name. So they keep the educational stuff really tough.
Well, anytime, even here in the United States, anytime they want to take advantage of a population, they keep them uneducated.
Yeah, and that's the key. So people make sure they don't know what they don't know if this is good for them, if it's not good for them. They take the land away, and they take everything away, man. But it's all about the government. When Jovenel got to be president, that was a friend of mine. He was like, Jerry, look at this, man. I'm gonna change this, and that was a big mistake, And he didn't care about his life. This guy never slept in the White House. He's just got a little house, and that's why they kill him at. You know what I'm saying? And it was really tough. But I love the man, bro. Like, we'll talk. He came to Platinum, came to visit me. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel? And we'll get back to where we are with the World Cup and how much it's uplifting the nation. But you have a major setback like that, right? Yeah. Which seemed to be something that angered the population.
Yeah.
And then here recently, the gangs have taken over the streets and all of this sort of, once again, I'll call it destabilization. Because now it's this continued narrative that Haiti can't get it together. And so now other nations have to come in and help Haiti because they can't do it themselves. Mm-hmm. So you have this moment and kind of you trying to put a beautiful song together that can uplift the nation, the team, and start to look at things. What's the future? What's the positive future going to look like? Moments like this really mean a lot.
Well, it's so important because the gang was created by, sometimes police.
Yeah.
Like that they wasn't getting paid or get fired. And also, you have Haiti, anytime it's going crazy like this because somebody paid the gang and they lost control of the gang.
Yeah.
So that messed up. But we go back. How you got the male team? That's a female team. That's no joke. Soccer team. That's no joke. Right? I love them too. But I had to do this song because I feel like, Jerry Wonda, the Hips Don't Lie. Wyclef and I, we did Hips Don't Lie, and Shakira, we did that record. Hips Don't Lie was one of the biggest record at the World Cup.
Yeah.
So, and then my friends like, come on, man. Team call, you got to do a song for Haiti team. So I was like, I was working on a project called Gym for Jamaica, doing that I'm doing with Buju, and Buju like, come on, Jerry, let's do it. And I just went in, and I started the record, and I wanted to make sure that there was something different. When you say Haiti, Jamaica's a part of it.
Yeah.
Because, Haitian, Jamaican, we like brothers and sisters, like real talk. And Buju was like, yo, Jerry, I'm in. And I was like, okay, let me go to Haiti. Then I got this one guy named Buju was his idol since he was 12 years old. Then I said, yo, Tabat Lemon, guess who I got? I got your idol gonna be on a song. All of his son, he started basically the minute, almost like you just said, I give him a Ferrari. Yeah. But what's great with this song, man, is like we just said, it doesn't matter if we lose or not, we already won. Mm-hmm. You know,
just being here.
Yeah, just being there. And for me, this song is the biggest record right now. You know,
Rasan, do we have a video? Let's have a look at the video.
It's love.
On say New York, y'all say fais la force. New York, Haiti, 18.
Well, y'all didn't invite me to the domino check. Y'all want that smoke, huh?
Shout out.
Haiti compelled and for champion. We run competition. First black nation, we fight for liberation. Doesn't matter if we win or lose. We met at the crossroad. Who will survive? No one knows. When you attack, give a time pour liberté. Haïti, Grenade à la force nous lier. Haïti, balancez avec OK. Haïti, peuple à content, sans être fier.
Jerry's supposed to be playing that bass in here, bro. They had you on a DJ setup. They gonna think you a DJ. That's dope.
I had to add the kids.
Yeah, that's dope, man. We are people who come from far.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's it.
Yo, listen, the relationship between Jamaica and Haiti, talk a little bit more in depth about that relationship too, and how important this was for Buju to be a part of this record.
He wanted to love Haiti so much, like, Jerry, I gotta do this. But yeah. Jamaica, you go back, Jamaica and Haiti always have a special spiritual, you know?
Yeah.
Because we have the same culture.
Yes.
You know? It's so much when you talk about Haiti and
the independence fight.
Yeah, of course. You know what I mean? And for me, the love for Jamaica, I had to do that. And I'm working in that gym for Jamaica. I have a 97 artist.
Yeah.
We have another version of We Are the World on it. So that's where I'm at. And I'm a part of my life right now because I just remember how we start the Fugees, like, you know, we can't ever go down. My first project was done at the Booga Basement, you know, big shout out to Lauryn Hill, Miss Hill, Wyclef, Proj, John Forte, rest in peace, Akon, you know, these Bounty Killer, Beanie Man, they all was in my at the Booga Basement. And the Booga Basement, for me, that's where the culture was connected.
Yeah.
You know,
well, let's pivot to that. What Jerry's talking about is a studio that he built in his father's basement.
Yeah.
And what town was this in Jersey?
It was in East Orange, you know.
In East Orange.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
when you know, Haiti on the Go, y'all get that on Apple Music right now. But this was what your father brought the family over from Haiti. What year?
Well, when we came back, I came back from Haiti with a bass guitar. I was already learning how to play bass. I got here when I was like 17, you know, 16, 17. And I was so good on the bass, they called me Little Bass T-Boss.
Yeah.
So when I met Wyclef, it was like Wyclef was like, I got a cousin coming from Haiti. He's a genius on the bass, and we need a bass player for the church, you know? So all of a sudden, Clef and I got connected.
And
really
what church
fast.
is it?
It was Nazarene Church. That's Wyclef mom and my dad are brothers and sisters, and my dad passed away. But the thing about the Booga Basement, my dad wanted to leave Brooklyn so he could be close to his sisters. You know, had a few sisters there, and there's I think there's one of them passed away, and he bought a house. Till today, we like where my dad, my brother Renell said, where our dad found the money to buy the house. But when he bought the house, you know, we couldn't do hip hop and at the church because we all used to leave that house. It was almost like 16 people living in that house.
Yeah.
Upstairs, downstairs was the church.
Right.
And all of a sudden, we asked my dad for the basement. He was like, come on, do your thing on it. Build a studio. I went to school to be a recording engineer. And to build the studio, we ended up building up that Booga Basement. That's where Lauren and the whole team used to come. The outsiders used to come to that house. But we sold that score album. I remember the album was done. It was so good. We ended up went to Sony after we did the pre-production. Went to Sony. I remember Lauren was like, Boogie was like, nope, we don't like that song. Let's go back to the basement. So we went. That's why I say you don't need big studio. You need a vibe. And that house, there was the energy. My dad, you know, when he bought the house, and he passed away before the Fugees got big, but it was a blessing. But that's a big story. You know, maybe one day I'll write my book. And
now you need there's definitely could be a documentary because you wired the studio. Bought the equipment, did all of those things. It was a kind of 24-hour creative community that could just pop up. So you had MCs, singers, musicians, all these people coming to this place in South Orange, New Jersey. Right? So like and you once told me like the How Many Mics beat from the Ready or Not album, how there's a version somewhere with mad MCs on it because anybody that came through that was rapping, you had to be able to get on that How Many Mics beat.
But I tell you, I got all the score album. I got the 2 inches. I got them, you know, from the Booga Basement. I could load them anytime I want. Those are with everything. Like when I tell you the sound was just so crispy, every song. And the other day I was listening to a track where I had John Forte and they're all MCs on that one remix of Killing Me Softly that nobody heard. I got sound. You know, they used to call me the Matrix of the refugee camp because I had the sound. I was going on the road, play bass with the band. You know, kind of music. You know, music. I don't know, director,
supervisor,
whatever, right? But I would travel with my MPC, my SP1200, and my bass. So wherever we go, we created most of the, especially Carnival. That album was done on the road. We produced that whole album on the road because when I go on tour, I don't go to the
have me up here
party.
playing Sanfizi.
Yo, oh my God, that Sanfizi.
That's my.
Yo.
Listen, bro, don't play with me, bro.
You got the DW drum kit. It was DW You know,
Nah, bro.
Sufis.
Don't play with me,
Once
bro.
again, this is Haitian favorite. The Haitians, oh my God, they love Sufis.
Nah,
And everybody, I didn't know you like that. Right?
What?
You
I've been telling you for years that's my favorite shit.
Man.
But the other
Shout
part,
out to Wyclef.
The other part is, I don't know what the song is about.
Yo, man.
I don't know what I've asked
Yo.
Clef. Every time I see him, I'm like, yo, remind me what song Fugees is about again.
Yeah.
But that record, bro, I just felt it. Like, I just felt it. Why can't I find it? Oh, Yele, Jaspera.
That's what Sanfizi.
So there's Sanfizi.
Yeah. Seven.
Haïtien kap di match New York sans physique. On dit monsieur non mati. Les bons yo ke bo yo devo c'est leur mourir police.
I don't know what they saying. It
Yo.
don't matter though.
Which Haitian that work in Brooklyn?
Les bons yo ke bo yo devo c'est leur mourir police.
Without your piece.
Wait, say it in the mic. What you said?
Yo, he said, which Haitian that tell me you working in New York and Brooklyn without your piece?
Yo, yeah.
And he said, Monsieur Womanti, like, yo, you lying.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know, in Brooklyn, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
'Cause I didn't grow up in Brooklyn. I'm more Jersey. I'm
Yeah.
Newark. But Clef got the Brooklyn on it.
Right.
So, you know, and some of these drums, you know, the sonic for me was always the thing when I'm in the studio with Clef and I. You know, basically, people don't know, Jerry Wonda. You know the name, but you don't know the face.
Right.
It's now I start putting the face out because I had to, you know what I mean? The past 10 years. But I'm always a genius in the studio. Always like.
Well, you're the
you know what I'm
mastermind.
saying?
So and that's why I brought up the wiring of the studio and the Booga Basement is because, being able to create an atmosphere where the amazing music can be recorded and executed, right? Because Clef was melody lyrics, right?
Yeah.
Guitar, all that. Your sound, your bass, drums, drum programming, and the engineering kind of setup of the studio, right? And the mixing and all of that. Then you had Lauren who's singing, rapping, right? As also writing and doing melody
and
too.
And Lauren would come up with a crazy sample,
Right.
You know what I mean? And we just.
And so she bring it, you chop it up.
Oh yeah, I'm a chopper. Yeah, I'm the chopper. I'm in the kitchen chopper. Let's chop up the salad bar. You know what I'm saying?
Now Jerry on that MPC, we spent years
yeah.
together chopping, bro.
Yeah. You know how many records we got?
Yeah, stop.
One day, I don't know if everybody knows. Me and that man, we got over, I don't know, 200 beats.
Nah,
just
we got
sitting there.
mad things. But, I think the reason the Fugees were so successful is because you had a powerful creative dynamic.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Of people who cared about different intricacies of how a recorded song could be made.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And also lovers of hip hop.
Yeah.
And then,
Always hip hop.
lovers of culture in general.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Caribbean. So you had this perfect mix of all of these wonderful things, and you put that into a group. Magic's gonna get made. And then y'all was all what, 20, 21, 22?
Yep. At the time, I think I was 22. And the craziest thing, I remember came from Haiti. I was always playing the bass, so I would be playing with a Spanish band, merengue, playing salsa. I don't speak no Spanish, but you never know that. Bass player, when you play, you play. You know what I mean? So I was with a reggae band, playing the Afrobeat and playing the church and playing some Haitian band. That's why I was making, getting $50, $100, $200, then buying the equipment for the Booga Basement. My big shout out to my brother Renell. This guy, love his guitar, great musician. But with him, that's why we was able to start the Booga Basement. People don't talk to him too much about it, but Renell and I, we really
but
built
Renell,
the basement,
Renell don't like me no more. I always beat him in domino.
Yo, too.
Renell, he don't invite me around no more because he's tired of losing.
Yeah. No, listen, man. By the way, I'm not throwing that at you, but every month I'm at SOBs. We got the domino night.
Is Renell coming?
Of course, he always show up. He always show up. Verly, Gerby, the whole team. What we did, it's exactly when. Remember when we was chilling from the Booga Basement.
Yeah.
I wanted to build the biggest studio in New York. I remember my accountant said, "You crazy? You know how much money you putting down? You can invest that money." I was like, "It's my money." It's like you're a pastor. You're a preacher. You don't have a church. For me, a producer, you got to have a studio. Booga Basement, 30 million plus sold from the Booga Basement.
Yeah.
Now, Platinum, I ended up building Platinum Sounds. 2 weeks ago, 25 years ago. Platinum been around for 25 years. And it's a lot. It's a lot. For me, it's the legacy. That's what we are. Now, remember when you was coming to Platinum hanging, you know, we was having fun and we created a lot of music. But one thing we was doing, bringing culture.
Yeah, we brought a lot of people through.
We used to shut Platinum down, remember?
Yeah.
We like the food, what food we eating, Chibujan, food from Senegal. And then we make a beat and everybody.
And we play dominoes and then we open up the mic and then somebody get on the drums and then you bring out the bass and then we make a whole thing out of it.
Yo, I gotta tell you, one day we're gonna share, but it's the same thing for me, New York. I never left New York because I go to LA. Of course, they get the check. Do the work, come right back. I go for a week, I come back, go to Miami for a week, Atlanta, Nashville.
But I tell people that all the time, like even right now as we're in this big transition in New York City, you know, people have moved in. There's a new energy with the Knicks winning the championship.
Oh my God, yes.
You know, and it's a new time in the city. It's a great time actually, because we can reset the creative table a little bit. You know what I mean? And you've done some of that. With you starting this R&B event where you're bringing people together to the R&B playlist where you're going to bring people together to jam and sing and create, and that having those spaces where the creative community could come out and work through ideas, find their voice. You know, people meet each other and build bridges. That's how great things get made, man.
And I'm glad you say that, because having Platinum was I didn't want to get in studio business, but I know I want to create a home where Busta Rhymes could meet Chris Brown and they do the remix, where we have culture.
That happened at Platinum.
At Platinum, and Lady Gaga, even Bono, Kanye did a whole album at Platinum Sound. So for me, it's community. I'm a part of my life. How do I add value? Legacy. And when we go R&B playlist that was created, I came, you know,
remember early Nicki Minaj when I was like, yo, y'all gotta meet this girl Nicki Minaj, bro.
You brought Nicki to
yo, fact.
When she came to Platinum, she wasn't even, you know what I mean?
Even French back in the day. Remember French Montana recording all that? Yeah, man.
Akon was at the Booga Basement.
Right.
You know, but the Platinum Sounds, Platinum was the place where you get every culture of music, because it's a studio. I built that studio. I want it to be musician driven.
Right.
It's not just hip hop, but how do we connect? Because hip hop, it's music, musicianship. You know, that's the key. For what I'm doing in New York now, we got the Dominoes. Big shout out to SOBs. Yo, call in, because once a month we do the Dominoes for real.
Pull up.
You know, pull up. Then we got the R&B playlist coming up. Well, the next R&B playlist, I got 12 artists that are already signing. So
remember this night?
Yeah. Oh my God.
That's how far we go back. Huh?
That's
2011,
crazy.
bro.
2011. Wow.
I remember we made this record, bro.
We did. Oh, Estelle.
Shout out to Estelle, my girl.
Oh my God.
Sometimes I wonder, do you even care or realize why I took care of you?
Crazy.
Yo.
Nah, crazy, man. Bro. And by the way, that's Akon in the background vocals on that.
But the thing is, I was working with the Akon on a record.
Right.
And I just created that track, and I had it in my MPC.
Right.
And I hit play by mistake. Akon say, what is that? And everybody say, you're gonna miss your flight. He's like, just give me. The man, we went in there, he's like, it was like a machine. Sometimes the instrumental just talk to you and you create a hit. And he went in there on the real, there's a big story behind this song. He went in there and did the part and just wrote I'm like, oh my God. And he left the next morning.
That's right.
We had a session with Estelle.
I was there when he did that and left, and then we had Estelle the next day, and then we figured the whole thing out.
Yeah, that's true. And Estelle cried when she did that song. She was going through some time, man. And you came back, you said, Jerry, this is it. People don't know that, man. Yeah. I think you'll be the #1 A&R because your ears for music. Like I'm the type, I'll be like, let me add this. You just show up and be like, Jerry, take that out. Jerry, you almost like, remember the movie Pootie Tang? This guy straight up Pootie Tang on the record. He be like, Jerry, come on, take that. And I remember that record. We had a lot of things on it. He was like, Jerry, hold up, man.
Get rid of all that.
Yeah, you do that all the time. But I appreciate you so much for things
love. You
like
my
that,
brother.
man.
You know that. You know that.
So people don't know, man. We just be going in and cooking.
Nah, I never talk about that stuff. Yeah, I don't really talk publicly about that because it's just kind of like, I do enough. People don't, you know what I'm saying? They see me doing this sort of thing, and a lot of people, this is, that's all they need to know. You know what I mean? I don't need to be bragging about, who I helped or what we worked on or how many beats we got or, you know what I'm saying? That's why I laugh sometimes when cats really be talking to me like I don't understand how things get made or what they should sound like or the variations in it or understanding the potential of an artist. You know what I'm saying? That'd be another thing. You know how I am about that. Yeah. When I be like, yo, y'all being lazy, bro. Like, nah, bro. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Because I have a thing where, and people are giving you their time. Yeah. That's hard for people, man. Don't take people's time for granted. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And don't take people for granted. They're gonna give you their time. And I know it's hard for artists to pull, right? To like really pull and get to that thing. It takes a long time to find it, and it's very draining and taxing. But I think we owe it to each other. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody's gonna stop and make your song a part of their life, or it's gonna impact them in a way, and you want it to mean something, go ahead and take time and really give them something. You know
but the thing about you, I don't know if people knows that you used to be an artist. Did anybody know?
Not really. Ebro, I was in an R&B group. You was in an R&B group too. Don't ever start putting photos up here. They know. Yeah. They know.
And you know the hook, the song infrastructure. By hanging out with you, that part, it's like you're not touching it. You know what I'm saying? You don't let you touch it. You don't let people see that. Yeah. It's like me when I did Maria Carlos Santana. Yeah. There was a place called Bar 9, and I told my driver Karam, stop, they playing my song, and I trying to go in there, and the guy the bouncer said, where you think you're going? There's the line. And I was like, I just want to go get a drink. Because I didn't want to say Jerry. And Wyclef asked him, I said, Jerry, we have a meeting with Clive Davis. And bouncer said, you Jerry Wonda? I was like, yes. He's like, why you didn't say so? Come on, get inside. They're playing your music right now. So a lot of time people don't know. We don't give all our cards. But I want to give you the flowers on that because you really add value to me and sonically when I'm creating a beat because I create a lot every day. I've got something and
it's when you, as much as you make, right? That's the other thing. As people learn more about your story, and we're able to have these conversations, and they see how much not only you've contributed to the local community of artists here, and opening your doors and bringing people in and giving people advice or whatever. I think the amount of content and creation you made, sometimes it's hard to slow down, stop, and then really, be more careful and particular about each and everything. Like you operate like a machine. You're just going. And that's why when I would always come around, I'd always be like, nah, we need quiet for a second. Let's really think about what we're doing, because that was my, what I could bring to your world was some calm and some quiet, right? For us to actually, what are we trying to do, and what sound are we trying to achieve? And let's like really start to now get this into a place where the people can digest it.
And in being a musician, when you're creating, you just keep adding. Like I would be adding different parts.
Well, yeah, because y'all hear everything. Y'all just keep adding. This could go, everything. Everything could go.
Yeah. But I was looking at music as like a buffet. Not because you have all the food there. That's right. You have to use all of them. You know what I mean? Right. But if you don't add them, you don't know. Because later on, the little sound effects we would add. I remember one of my favorite record that we had. It was Do You?
Yeah.
with Miguel.
With Miguel.
And remember, it was like the record was so full. Then all of a sudden, we just like start with the 808.
Yeah, I was like,
the guitar.
all right, let's start from zero, guys.
Miguel, I was with him in
shout out to Miguel.
Yeah, big shout out. And we was, it was Prince's birthday, so Miguel performed. So I went there, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, and went to
when
Minnesota.
Was this?
It was 2 weeks ago.
What?
Yeah, so it was Miguel. I texted Miguel. I was like, "Oh my God, Miguel, you where?" And I went to the show. So such a classic. Big shout out. Oh my God, with the whole team. Come on, Wonder Music. We're not playing. See the 8?
I remember I was like, shh, quiet.
It's an 8.
Wait, how old is it? We might have to sample our own stuff.
I'm telling you.
This is crazy.
Remember we had to tune the 808?
Yeah.
And then PC. Remember I went the live bass on there, right here. With the drums.
Nah, that joint crazy, bro.
That was it. Yeah, that was a crazy.
That joint's still crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't when we decided to have. I didn't know we was gonna go through things we had kind of worked on together, man. I thought we was just gonna be focused on Haiti on the go and World Cup and Booga Basement.
We got a journey. People don't know that, you know. So we've been doing this, and the same way you keeping, you will go to the station. I remember you wasn't even, you know what I mean? You didn't have kids yet.
No, I didn't have no kids.
You remember?
I was outside. You was different time.
Yo,
once Issa and then now Selassie, I've been like, all that studio. Nah, I gotta focus.
Yo, it's exactly, and one thing. I see you growing and growing. We all growing. We are still, our family take care of the kids. We don't play with their kids. You know what I'm saying? The whole team now. Even Marshall got kids. Gerby kids. Arden kids.
Graduating high school.
Yo, it's crazy. My daughter Ella going about to go to
college.
But
Rebecca too.
Rebecca, yep. Yo, where is he? Come on, man. Marshall's daughter going. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So. We have our relationship. I'm so grateful, I got to hang out with you like that because I always know, but when we start working together, it was like a family.
Yeah.
And Platinum, and I learned how to keep Platinum empty. Because of you, because I have so many people, and then when you show up, if there's too many people, you don't even say goodbye.
Nah.
Yeah, that's it. Where did it go? Too many people. The only time we was allowed to have people at Platinum Sounds like that when we do our special Domino nights. Right. We used to have
just because I was like, we got to try to get some work done.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, we got to try to finish, and you get too many people, too much energy. Now we just being distracted. We ain't getting nothing finished. A lot of starts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But not a lot of closes. Shout to Buju one more time for Haiti on the Go and creating that bridge and reminding people of the deep connection between Haiti and Jamaica. Shout to the Haitian national team. Let's see where this goes this week. Hopefully
Friday.
Yeah, Friday. Hopefully they get a win.
Guess who they playing?
Who?
Brazil. Yeah, we're gonna go. I'm going to the game again.
Listen, it's a surprise. Brazil tied Morocco, right? Am I saying is that?
Yep. They tied. I think Brazil.
So I mean, look, and even the loss to Sweden.
Yeah.
Haiti didn't get blown out.
No, one goal. And right now there's over 75,000 people. The referee really messed up on that. Where I don't know if penalty on and they took 2 away. He let it go. It was really bad. One goal. And I think Haiti had a chance for that game. But you know what?
But that's what I'm saying. So now let's see.
Yeah.
Man, listen.
Fridays. And it's my favorite team. Brazil is my favorite team too. I'm not lying to you.
Nah. We'll talk about that after the fact.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Right now we focus on Haiti.
Yeah, my favorite team, but Haiti on the go.
There it is.
Yo, they've been waiting on it. Haitians love Brazil. Now this is the only time they're not going for Brazil. Sorry, Brazil, we love you, but yo,
not today, not Friday.
Friday, it's on Philadelphia. Show up. It's gonna be a lot of watch the game, watch
parties, and
watch
all
party
that.
going on. So I'm gonna be there, going to the game, then go to the watch party. The whole team, we rolling. We gonna be there.
Yeah, Jerry, man, I love you, brother.
I love you, Ken.
Haiti on the go, and then we're gonna have this convo again when the record you're doing with all of the artists for Jam for Jamaica, which is a fundraiser to keep supporting the Jamaican island and the rebuild after the big hurricane. Yeah, that's the whole concept. Big shout out to the team, Jam for Jamaica. We partner with the Marley Foundation, Food for the Poor. David, this guy named David, that's a part of this thing. Big shout out. So many artists, 97 artists, and everyone was so happy to do it. It's taking a little time to come out, but it doesn't matter. No one gonna create a record like that because it's tough to get 97 artists on. Your favorite hip hop record you produced? Give me 3. Oh my God, hip hop record I produced. Second round knockout. So you like second round knockout? Yo, for real. All right, we're throwing that in. Yo, I know if Rosenberg was here, he'd be going crazy. Yeah. I love second round knockout that I produced. Let me see the other one. Yo, anything can happen. That's the Wyclef. It's one of my favorite records. Because, really? Yeah, anything can happen. I actually start that beat on the headphones in a hotel room in London. That's why I start that beat, with my MPC. Okay. Anything can happen. That's Clef, right? Yeah, that's Clef. Let me see. Anything can happen. Let me bring that up. Yeah. That's on his album? Yeah, that's on his album. Yeah, that's on Carnival. Yeah, that's right. I got Scully to my face. I got the Scully to my face. Make room. We can't stop the shining. Yo. Don't slap my drink. And I tell you a little about it too. What? He said the Knicks lost. He said the Knicks will win. He said it on the record. Yo, when you're rolling to the carnival, anything can happen. What? Say what? Anything can happen. Making love to your girlfriend, anything can happen. What? Say what? Anything can happen. She's sleeping with your best friend, cause anything can happen. What? Say what? Anything can happen. You roll down the block, come back with your guy in power. Cause anything can happen. Feel this composition, it's a brand new dub. First thing I did was went to the pub. Tequila with worm, lemon, salt, and no rocks. Cause when it hits my chest, it got to be hot. Stop. Clef, can I rock? Yo, get out the bathroom, let me go again from the top. Feel this composition, I wrote it in the tub. First thing I did was went to the pub. Tequila with worm, lemon, salt, and no rocks. Cause when it hits my chest, look, I'm gonna jump ahead, look. Junior, then come check the senior. By then I would have graduated from the school of Rutgers. Wyclef and Jerry Wonda, last of the producers. If the royalty ain't right, I put a call to Donnie Ina. But always stay humble, went from bummy to neat. Cause money break groups up like the 5 heartbeats. Don't get soup cause you pushing a coupe. Next year you on foot, running from a lawsuit. For example, I know what, say what, anything can happen. Will the Knicks win the championship this year? Say what, anything can happen. Yeah. All right, so your third beat. The Mask. Yeah. Not the one I'm telling you, because this song there's a special, because I remember I play The Mask. I play that with a fretless bass. 3 strings. I couldn't afford it for that time. I just had a chord bass. The Mask. Yeah. What project was that on? That's the Fugees, the score. That's on the score, but wasn't it on something before that? They put it on. It was a movie. We was working when we did The Mask. Yeah, but The Mask. If you in the score. Let me see. Yeah. Here you go. Yeah. You ever won The Mask? Yeah. Listen to that bass line. 1 2 1 2. M to the A to the
S to the K. Put the mask on me face just to make it next day. Feds be off.
Big shout out to Miss Silk. That hook is
I walk the
stupid.
streets, camouflage my identity.
My posse in the Brooklyn wear the mask. My crew in the Jersey wear the mask. Got kids doing boogie woogie wear the mask.
Yeah, everybody wear the mask, but how long will it last?
I used to work at Burger King, a king taking orders.
Nah, these records fire still, bro.
No.
Yo,
I know that.
worker, how would you like a quarter raise?
Yo, this beat right here though,
Oh, come on. How many mics? That's another one.
you didn't pick this one.
Yo. No, but I didn't pick it because I picked records that's not big.
How many
It's
mics
for
do
me.
we rip on the deli?
Oh, this
Send me
record
say
is
many money. Send me say many.
Big shout out
How
to
many
Sean
mics
King.
do we rip on the deli? Many money.
Yeah.
Send me say many.
I get mad frustrated when
Ryan
I rhyme.
Worker,
Thinking of
the
all the
mixing.
kids that try to do this for all the wrong reasons. Seasons change, mad things rearrange, but it all stays the same like the love Dr. Strange.
Hey.
I'm tame like the rapper.
How many mics? And I had to tell you, the Fugees album, the score people didn't know. The first song that was really first song that we recorded, Clef and Lauren, they was going to their own little situation, boof, boof, bop kind of way. And I remember it was like, yo, they had to have the conversation. And when we first record the vocals, that was the first song. Missile came to the basement.
Yeah.
That was the first hook she came in. She dropped that hook.
For how many mics?
For no, I'm talking Radio Not.
Oh,
We're talking
Ready or
about-
Not was the first hook.
That was the first hook from the score that she came in. Yeah, this one right here. Oh my God, remember? That's the demo. We had to keep it when she trying to
Ready
do
or
it.
not,
Listen.
here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and take it slowly. Ready or not, here I come.
Sound like she might have been talking to Clef.
Oh,
Was
yo.
he there? She's like, ready or not, here I come.
Yeah.
You can't hide. I'ma find you.
Yo, I'm not saying that, but yeah.
Yo.
Jail bars ain't golden gates. Those who fake, they break. When they meet their 400-pound mate, if I could rule the world.
And I remember when this came out,
Yeah.
and the DJs got a hold of this album.
Oh.
Y'all was tight.
But it wasn't even the number one song for us.
No, it wasn't.
It
But we
wasn't.
got a hold of it, and they sent cease and desist to all of us. And was like, yo, stop playing Killing Me Softly. We was like, oh, well.
Too bad.
They was like, Lauren she's not a singer.
Yeah.
We was like, all right.
At the time, she didn't want to be. It wasn't singing for her.
Nah, she wanted to rap. She was
wanted to rap.
MCing,
She
bro.
was, Hey. Yeah, John
Listen.
Forte.
Yo.
Every time I hear this song, that's where he make me fall in love with the SP1200 and that bass line. I was thinking about when he played. It was like reggae, Haitian music, and that's why. But hip hop at the same time, clean. You see that bass line, how clean it is. It wasn't none of that.
Clean.
And until today, when a bass player playing, they still playing my run. I go to place. They're like, "What were you thinking when the way you play?" I was just going crazy on that. So, and all that was done at the Booga Basement because
South Orange, New Jersey.
Yeah, and East Orange.
East Orange, excuse me.
So when we went to Sony, they was like, nah, Lon was like, no, we don't like the sound. It's too clean. Because that's that dirtiness sound. We had a 2-inch machine that we had. It was a 32 special machine. So the sonic was so perfect with the SP12, S900, MPC 60, and we had the MPC 3000. That was the sound. That's all we had in that basement. You know what I mean? And no lead. I
Had
never
the right
forget.
bounce, though, bro.
Oh, my God.
Had the right
Simple.
bounce.
She did over like 100 vocals. And think about it, we didn't have Pro Tools. So how you get all these tracks? We was able to, the engineer, we all Clef, me, the engineer, and Miss, we would just go all bounce track, keep bounce them so to make them, to create all these tracks. But just in the background vocals, it was like Michael Jackson. And I got to work with Michael. Too, because Clef and I, we did Blood in the Dance.
That's right.
Michael got a lot of vocals. When we got the
he
multi
layers crazy.
Oh my God! The next person I worked with was Miss Hill. She got a lot of vocals, and it's like food. They're not loud. They just blend
flavors.
the flavors. Some of the vocals are all the way in the back, but it could be like 20 tracks.
Oh, Michael vocal stacks is crazy.
Oh yeah. It could be like 200 tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, when we got the file, to do that remix, I was like, okay. But I sample. Another record that I did a remix. We did the remix on, which was another one, Bite the Dust.
Yeah.
That one. When I was listening to the
you did the remix on it? No, y'all chopped it
we chopped it up. But I had the file, I had the multi-track, and I think we did that for Rugrats. I think it was for a soundtrack.
Was that for Rugrats?
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Another one, Bite the Dust, and Bite the Dust. It was so good because I love going back to old files. This is why I have the whole catalog. When I go back on my to just relax, I will go and just load all the old records in a 2-inch and play with them. That's what I have. Nobody else got them. I give them some bounce. I give everybody, but the 2 inches.
Rugrats.
Yeah. That's what the soundtrack. And I think it was. Why don't you say another one, Bite the Dust, with Wyclef.
But they ended up putting that on his album, though.
No, that wasn't in his album. That was just for the soundtrack.
Oh, got it.
Another one, Bite the Dust. I love that bass line. But when I got the original, I was like, I'm not playing that bass. I'm a sample. I chop it up on the MPC.
Oh, here it is. This one you talking about.
Yeah.
Are you ready for this? Are you hanging on the edge of your seat?
Chop it up.
I need a break. Are you ready? Hey, are you ready for this? Are you hanging on the edge of your seat?
I need a break.
Are you ready? Hey, are you ready for this?
You know where they took this?
Yeah.
They put this on a Queen.
Oh.
Repeat to the sound of the beat.
I chop it up, APC.
Another one bites the dust.
Hey.
For the thugs with the burners that want to blast off.
Another one bites the dust.
Hey.
This is on.
Kids on the block shooting at the crooked cops.
Another one bites the dust. And another one. And another
Queen Greatest Hits 1, 2, 3.
What?
That's how it's in here on the streaming services.
Oh, wow.
Some cat up in Brooklyn just got
All
robbed.
the same instrument. I chop them up.
Hey, are you ready for this? Are you hanging on the edge of your seat? Out of the doorway, the bullets rip. Repeat to the sound of the beat. Hey!
My man got shot and the block got hard.
Another one bites the dust.
That was so hard on
I hear
this.
more shots, it's like 4 knocks.
Another one bites the
Hey.
dust.
Yo,
And
hold your
another
breath.
one gone. And another
breath.
one gone.
Hold your
Another
breath.
one bites the
Yo,
dust.
check it. If you a soldier at ease, my military style is known to murder Nazis. Brooklyn, the Germany.
Yeah.
Dude, we did a lot of work.
No, it's a lot.
Yeah.
All right, before we go, I'm gonna let you pick, and you can't pick Maria. You can't pick Hips Don't Lie.
Oh, that's
Them two's out. You can't pick those. The favorite or the biggest crossover pop record you ever produced, and not those two. Other than those two.
R&B. I don't know the remix. No, Destiny Child.
I forgot to take that one off the table.
That's a good.
Yo, do you ever trip out that? And look, I'm not saying Destiny's Child wasn't going to become who they were going to become.
Yeah.
But at the time, I clearly remember that this was their first big hit.
Oh, that was
This is the start.
That was the start. That's why till today, Beyonce always see. Not only see Wyclef. Everyone knows Wyclef, but on that record, she's like, when she see me, Jerry. I mean, that's my classic right here. We're not classic. Hey. Wyclef and Jerry Wonda. You know how we do. Let's go.
Well, and at this time, y'all was so on fire that Sony was like, yo, we got a girl group. We need y'all to.
Oh, no. We was Wyclef with Jimmy Jim and Terry Lewis. Wyclef and Jerry Wonda. That's what we were. You know what I mean? And that was the flow. She kept that flow forever. Sean King, we start that. Yeah. And that was the flow because she basically she wasn't singing on the record.
Right.
The version was you singing. And
Yeah, the
and we
original
had-
version is them singing.
Yeah, and
But
big shout
she's
out to
almost
Mary
rap
Brown.
singing right there.
That was the whole concept. Was like, yo, let's make it like a rap.
It's ill that you point that out now too, because like that flow of raps. I mean, obviously it had been done in hip hop for the longest, right? So it wasn't like it hadn't happened before, but knowing that Beyonce did that on that remix and that became so much of the style.
The style. That's Beyonce. Stick with Beyonce till later on. Then she start doing them. But I tell you, till today, she really sing like she rap.
Yeah.
And especially hook up with Hove.
Them two together, bro. Bro. They've been going crazy.
You know, when I go somewhere and people just say, Jerry, I appreciate your music. I appreciate you. The artists that I work with, you know, I feel so special, man. I got everything.
Well,
I ever want in life,
you give
know?
a lot, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you've given a lot to the game and a lot to just artistry, and you continue to make that a priority because that's what fulfills you more than the notoriety, right? Is the creative community and being able to build not only for artists now but artists for the future, right? So I mean, that's what makes you happy.
That's the key. And right now, I create a curriculum where I go to the schools, and I got over 500 students. And I do summer school where I get all that. I go around United States. I have 3 places where I bring music, and for me, this is the young. Like you see Haiti on the Go. You see, I got the children. Those are the next one coming. The next lawyers. The next Beyonce. The next the next Ebro. The next Jerry Wonda. You know what I mean? So for me, that's why I get happy. Besides that, man, I'll probably be sad because it's not about money, man. It's about legacy. Leave something behind. You gotta leave.
Well, you can say that now because you made a bunch of money. You know how these rich guys do. They get a bunch of money and then they tell us all us poor people that it ain't about the money.
I'm not gonna say anything, but let's talk about the children.
Nah, listen, it is real though. Like it is real that like because you have been fortunate enough to work hard, create something, make a bunch of money with your friends.
Yeah, exactly.
And I've watched y'all blow a bunch of money. On
yeah.
things that didn't matter. Yeah. And now, fortunately enough, you still have something left over where you can now say, you know what, I had that experience, and I know what matters, which is paying it forward the next generation and giving them an opportunity to make a bunch of money and then go blow it all and then figure out how to be positive later on. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you guys toured the world and you bought all the Ferraris and the motorcycles and the houses and you guys did all that stuff.
Well, guess what? After I went to Haiti after the World Cup, I'm like, I don't need none of that. You see me, I don't wear jewelry, I got rid of the cars. But I remember there was one car that I have. That car was $750 and Wyclef had the F1 McLaren. I have the Zonda. We used to go put it in a flex show, and that Zonda, if I kept it right now, worth about $25 million. And I sold it for $500,000 because I had to pay taxes. I had to pay, invest in platinum. And I'm like, I could have kept it in my garage. But, being an entrepreneur, you in charge. People working for you, they have the family. So you can't say you're not paying people. So I would just put, having a studio for 25 years in New York City, trust me, and the business and keep family. And we family.
Yeah.
We love our kids, the stuff that we do. I have to keep everything straight. Being the owner, man, is no joke. When you're in charge, it's no joke. And I had to learn that. And I tell kids, man, don't watch, man. Listen to somebody that go out and you get a deal. You go buy these things. They're not important, man. And that's why I'm training the kids how the new students. They're not kids, I'm doing high schoolers.
They're young people.
They're young people. Make sure that you make the money, man. Pay your taxes. It's one thing because the mafia is the tax, man. I tell you,
they're gonna come get their money.
Yeah. You owe $20,000, man. That $20,000 turned to $1 million in a second.
Oh, listen, you got to make that phone call. You know what I'm saying? Call the IRS. Hey, I'm here. Let's work out a deal, payment plan, something.
Yeah, mistake people make. They don't go and tell people that call IRS and say they're ready to work with you. Yeah, you just gotta call. Like you gotta
make that phone call.
Because I was in that situation. It's not a joke.
They see you making an effort. Look, they ain't like they ain't gonna hit you with some penalties. They gonna hit you with that, but you gotta make an effort. I've been there. You know what I'm saying? Where you gotta
Yeah.
You gotta make the payment plans, and then you gotta keep working it. You
Keep working it. Don't miss. I tell people, you mess up one time, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Keep paying, settle, don't run away. That debt never stop. I know because I've been there. That debt never stop, and you have to keep paying what you promise, and they listen to you. They're not there to just say, man, just kill you. You just like, you know, and artists, a lot of young artists, they get the money and they use, like, you see somebody, anytime I see somebody pull out 50, 10,000, 50,000 cash, you showing it, I say, you in trouble. That's somebody that's not paying attention. I hope you have a great accountant, a great bookkeeper. Yo, I'm telling you, I'll be laughing. I'm like, because they don't know. But being in the business for 30 years, you know, and this is why I go back. And every day I'm working with I go to a school that I see, I'm looking at the kids, and some of the kids, man, there's one school, you know, I did stuff from not in New Jersey or New York, another state. And I look, the kids are happy when they're in school. Yeah. The minute they leave the school, they're in trouble. They don't know if they're coming back. You know, the community is really tough. Some of the places, you know, it's for me. I learned. I'm like, oh my God, that could be me. And you know, I'm blessed. I went to school in a donkey with my mom. My mom used to put me in a donkey, go buy avocado and mango, and I didn't know that word, entrepreneur. The first entrepreneur that I know was my mother, and she would just get me like 12 years old, and she had to go early, 4 o'clock in the morning, so she could get a good spot to sell those stuff. So when I pick up my bass playing, that was like my best friend. I wasn't cool. I think I look cool today. I was nothing cool, and this is why God really, church, that's what church is one of the best community for me. Till today, I don't miss church for nobody. Yeah. Unless I'm out the country. So I help out. For me, give back, it's important. Sitting on this table with you right now, most of the kids I grew up with, they're not alive right now. I don't even know where they are. Some of them dead, straight up from Haiti. Yeah. So my thing is right now, for me, it's all about give back. And that's what Platinum Sounds it's about. When you're looking at Platinum Sounds, I built it 25 so many years ago. You know, Beast, Wyclef, Charmin, Jeff. Those are the beginning for me. That was with Platinum Sounds. Give back. That's where I'm at right now. I don't even care about we have to make money to pay the bill. But I'm not in that. I'm not running after trying to, can I sell a beat? No, I'm not in that world. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Create a superstar. And thank you for this platform, man. You know that you made. I never did an interview like that. I did like 5 minutes. I used to high. You got me talking like people probably think I'm in some tequila right now. My family like, are you drinking, Jerry?
Bro.
Like you got me open with tea.
Love, bro.
Thank you so much, man.
Yes, man. Yes, man. Yes, look, make sure you go support Haiti on the Go. Available on Apple Music right now. Yeah. Go Haiti on Friday. Yeah. Let's make it to the next round if possible. Man.
Yeah, and the next after Friday, Atlanta. That's where they're gonna go. So there's a few teams. Please support the team, because the team deserve it. They never been to the World Cup since 1974. Support, man. We need all the love and peace, and buy the merch so the country. Let's go back. We all could go back to Haiti.
Take care of the people, right?
Yeah.
There it is. Jerry Wonda, love, bro.
Yo, thanks, Ebro. Yes, come on, Ebro. You know, Laura Rosenberg show. I'm at the show, Booga Basement, right here at the show.
That's right. We had to build something too, Jerry.
You know what I'm saying?
You know how I go.
Let's go attack. Check me out, Domino. R&B playlist, Domino at SOBs. Look out, check my Instagram. Jerry
I'm gonna be at the Domino joint too. I gotta pull up. I got the toddler at home, so you know what I mean. I'm trying to balance my time, make sure I'm not missing too much. I gotta get over there.
One love, man.
There you go.
All right, King.